this year has been a packed one, with the first race of the year at Bowman Gray Stadium, followed by two wild duels. And the Florida 500. Bobby Swift is gone. The Throttleman, Steve LePage, Jay McPillar. Oh no, he's upside down on his roof again. Brandon Power Car will win the Florida 500. Then the rest of February was won by a rookie, twice at Atlanta and California. The danger was high in March with crazy wrecks at Iowa and Las Vegas. In April, we kicked the month off with Cruz Ramirez winning the Southern 500, racing at the legendary Rockingham Speedway, facing the chaos at Talladega, and racing at the Florida Road Course. In May, it was dominated by Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez, except in Nashville, which was won by Ed Truncan after an injury in Florida back in February. Last month, we started the playoffs at Michigan with a new format where the top 10 in points must fight for 5 spots to race for a championship. A week later, we made our first international race in Mexico City, and we've had 2 wins from 2 different champions. And recently, this month was wild at Chicago, St. Louis, and Dover. Now all that remains for 2025 is this 1.5-mile track in southern Florida.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double time.
Kanakuk Hearn 27 Sports presents a Piston Cup Championship event. The Mood Springs 400 from Homestead Miami Speedway for the final race of the Piston Cup playoffs. 4 cars, 21 miles around this 1.5-mile oval in southern Florida, and one will take home the title. In contrast, the others will try again another season or be haunted for life without that championship victory. Let's take a look at our starting grid. In row 1, Cruz Ramirez trying to redeem herself after being eliminated a month ago at New Hampshire, with Jay McPillar, last year's champion, trying to win tonight's race after missing the playoffs. In row 2, Colin Bargan trying to have a win streak after soiling his chances of winning with teammate Master Dragon 4000 in the 69 Mobil 1 car. In row 3, Conrad Camber, one of the 4 Championship 5 racers, trying to put an end of Carl Reef's chances on winning the title, with Bubba Wheelhouse in second place in the standings, also with the same objective as the number 82 of Conrad Camber. In row 4, Lightning McQueen with a long shot trying to beat Carl Reeves in the championship standings, with H.J. Hollis, last year's winner in the 68 N2 Cola car. In row 5, Carl Reeves, the championship leader, trying to capitalize the title, with Terry Cargas in the 31 Triple Dent car. In row 6, Phil Tankson trying to sneak a win in the 2025 season, with Daniel Suarez in the 99 Octane game car. In row 7, Steve LePage with Brian Spark in the 52 Leakless car. In row 8, Tango Speedstar trying to clutch a win in his 5th start, with Ed Truncan in the 33 Mood Springs car. In row 9, Chase Racelot with Jackson Storm in the 29 GNTR car, also trying to get a win in the 2025 season. In row 10, Cal Weathers, the final championship 5 car in the field, with Brandon Power Car in the 48 Revolting car. In row 11, Ryan Laney with Rich Mixon in the 36 Tankco car. And starting in row 12 are Shane Van Gaskenbergen with Bobby Swift in the 19 car, trying to keep his 2-year win streak alive. Our weather for this evening is a warm 85 degrees Fahrenheit with 5-mile-per-hour winds from the southeast and partly cloudy skies. Here is our race analysis: 14 laps, 21 miles around the 1.5-mile track with 18 to 20 degrees of progressive banking in turns 1 to 4, and pit road speed is 45 miles per hour. The pace car makes a hard left turn to the pits. Meanwhile, Jay McPillar, last year's champion, and Cruz Ramirez are ready to set the field to the green flag. Here we go for the final time in 2025. The green flag is in the air and the Moot Springs 400 is underway. Number 32, Colin Bargan is trying to charge up to first place against number 51, Cruz Ramirez. As I said earlier, there's progressive banking in this track, so in the top there's 20 degrees, in the middle there's 19, and in the bottom next to the white line, there's 18 degrees of banking. So once we head to the front or back straightaway, we're back to 4 degrees, and back to the turns, you see the progressive banking. As you see in the bottom, you see the championship camera, and on the top is the race leader. Alright, Carl Reeves is your championship leader. First place with 1353 points in the standings. And currently, Colin Bargan is drafting behind the number 51 of Cruz Ramirez, trying to make a pass. They're both in the middle. Now, Colin Bargan's going up to the 20 degrees of banking. Here he goes up to the top and passes the number 51 of Cruz Ramirez. And here he comes back to the stripe. He's going to lead the second lap of the race. And he clocked the fastest lap of the race so far. Side by side for second place, the 82 of Conrad Camber and the 51, now you're right along with the number 82. He's one of the racers trying to put an end of Carl Reeves' chances on winning the championship. Trouble turn 3, the 56 of Tango Speed's car gets slammed into the wall along with the number 19 of Bobby Swift. Oh, he catches some air. He went up for a few seconds and then started smoking. Now we're into the first caution of the day. Bobby Swift's day is over. And also his 2-year win streak. It's destroyed. Alright, let's take a look at it. The 19 just ran over the 56. Slammed the wall. Hopefully that does not ruin the 56th day. Then the 19 of Bobby Swift went through the safer barrier. Then turned to number 12. Hits it hard. Ouch. Spins around right there in front of the 56. The 19 caught air by the number 36 where he just ran over him and then went flying like if he was Ross Chastain in the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series All-Star race. And Bobby Swift with the smoke coming out of him. That's not good. Just look at it again. Well, Tango Speedstar is not happy just because he was trying to go for a top 10 finish here at Homestead Miami Speedway because he's mostly good at the road courses and he only has 2 oval starts, which were at Nashville and this track. Well, it sucks to be the number 56 tonight. Here's a view from the Lightyear blimp. Now try on with the number 56. Now let's ride along with Cal Weathers. And finally with Ed Truncat. Well, that just ruined everything for the 56 and a few other racers. And unfortunately, I just heard that the number 12 of Ryan Laney is heading to the garage since the damage is too high for him to race. So his day is also over. Well, so long for him trying to have a win streak since he has not won this year and only won last year at Circuit of the Americas. And we're ready to go back green next time by right here. The lights are off the pace car and Colin Bargan's going to lead the field back to the green flag with the 82 of Conrad Camber on the outside and him on the inside. So once we head into turn number 3, we'll restart double foul. As I said earlier, Bargain to the bottom and Camber to the top. Colin Bargain is trying to have like a 2-year win streak once we head into 2026, unless there's going to be a 2026 season. Because of this year, he has not won a points race. Even though he won the Clash and one of the duels at Florida, that does not pay any points. You just win like a prize purse, or instead you just have a few benefits like being in a few other events, races, or something like that. Here we go, we're ready to restart double foul right here. Again, Bargain to the bottom and the 82 of Conrad Camber to the top, along with Ramirez, McPillar, McQueen, and Bubba Wheelhouse. Since we're heading to lap 7, now we're going to get ready for the halfway jam. The pace car is back to the pits. Now let's turn up that 5.1 surround sound for the final time in 2025. It's time for the halfway jam right here. Now turn up the volume, enjoy your halfway jam. Seven laps to go in the Moat Springs 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway. Conrad Camber is now your new leader, and Colin Bargain is trying to get back in the lead to be able to maintain his win streak. And now Cal Weathers has clocked the fastest lap in the field right now, or in the race. And Carl Reeves is charging up to the lead. Now he's side by side for third place against number 4 Jay McCullough. Whoa, the number 4 Jay McCullough almost slammed the wall, as you've seen in the top with Conrad Camber and Colin Bargain. Now here comes Colin Bargain trying to make a pass. Now he goes up to the 20 degrees of banking. Now he's side by side against number 82. And he passes number 82 of Conrad Camber. Now he's going to come back to the stripe with 5 more laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Paul Reese just passed number 4 Jay McKiller. Now he's trying to pass number 82 and the 32 to get maximum points. Last week, as I said, if one of the racers besides Paul Reese except like McQueen gains enough bonus points and wins this race, they'll be able to knock out the number 86 for the championship. Anyways, Carl Reeves is side by side against number 82 of Conrad Camber. Here we go to turn number 4. Colin Bargain to the lead with 4 to go, back to the line, and the number 86 of Carl Reeves has gained a bonus point as we're speaking right now. Well, he's going to earn the bonus point by the end of the race unless someone else gains a fast lap. They're still side by side for second place, and now they're trying to battle out the number 32 of Colin Bargain. Now here they go. Carl Reeves is trying to make a pass in the high side. Over there is more banking, but you need more momentum. And in the middle, you just need a bit less momentum. The bottom, anything banking, that's where you had to slow down and you're about to lose a few positions unless you're trying to make a desperate move or something. Carl Reeves, he's trying to make a pass against number 32. 32 of Colin Bargain is trying not to give up, but instead, earlier before the race started, Colin Bargain had a team meeting with his teammates Matching Dragon 4000 and 56 of Tango Speedstar, saying that the objective is to give the 86 his championship victory. Anyways, 2 laps to go in the Mood Springs 400. Both the 32 of Colin Barty and 86 of Carl Reeves are battling out. The prey is currently the 32, and the number 86 is the predator. The 86 of Carl Reeves is trying to go after his predator, the number 32, but that's kind of a bit of a friendly fire over there. Now here comes the number 86 of Carl Reeves. He makes a pass in the outside like Tyler Reddick did in the 2024 Straight Talk Wireless 400. Now they're side by side for the lead again. White flags out. One more time around here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Less than 1.5 miles to end the 2025 season. Carl Reeves had a dominant one. Now he's trying to make it perfect. Carl Reeves won at Atlanta and California back in February. He won the playoff opener at Michigan in June. And 2 weeks ago, he won at St. Louis. Now out of turn 3 and turn 4 for the final time. Carl Reeves is the 2025 fictional Piston Cup Series champion. Here comes Rich Mixon. He finishes 22nd. Congratulations to Carl Reeves for winning the 2025 Mood Springs 400 and becoming the 2025 fictional Piston Cup Series champion. Well, he just buried all these championship racers' hopes on trying to become the 2025 champion. Alright, that was too much, isn't that? Here are the official results. Carl Reeves is the fastest car of the night with a lap time of 34.052 seconds. He will earn that bonus point after clinching the title, winning the race, and being named the 2025 Rookie of the Year. Tango Speedstar has won the title of Part-Time Racer of the Year. Here are the final standings after this race. The racer with the most points, despite not qualifying for the playoffs, is Jay McPillar, who won at the Glen. The racer with the most wins is Carl Reeves, who won 5 times this year. That concludes the 2025 Fictional Piston Cup season. Thanks for being part of this 5-month journey. We look forward to a future where we can have more of these races. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the Candy Cap 27. Enjoy the rest of 2025.